Hello, welcome back. I got to look at mini cat pictures. What's iron? There is a map, but the memory is hazy. I understand, me too. Empty Bailey. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've already done some of this. All of this? Perhaps. Perchance. What we have is a small key, and a major key, and this move. Which I do seem to remember towards the beginning. There might be some use for this move. I don't know if this is the beginning. My memory is hazy, just like the main character. Oh, this is Bubble Zone. I think we did Bubble Zone after this? How do we have here is a failure to oscillate. I didn't say failure to communicate out loud, did I? Because I was thinking it. I was like, don't do that. We have unlocked... Did I say oscillate? Wait a minute. I did say we have a failure to oscillate. Oh, this is a time attack thing. Was that the last one? Was 11 seconds good? We got green. We got aspect of professionalism. I want to be a professional. Unironically, I love it. Spew. Spew. I don't feel like, my approximation of what a small key is worth has diminished. Because we just spent one on an outfit. Professionals have standards. Maybe. Okay. I went back to Twitter. Your standards have been exceeded. Oh my gosh! It worked! Wait a minute, you said a nice thing. Oh my gosh, thank you. Mixing too many references now? Oh shoot, maybe I am just lost though. My memory is hazy. But I went back to Twitter against all recommendation. Truly nightmarish place for fresh accounts, by the way. But I started actually liking instead of just blocking literally every account. I started liking things as well, and it got a taste for my preferences. I fed Elon my my preferences, and he obliged. By the way, Elon is blocked on Twitter for me, but hopefully that's fine. He made sure he got seen immediately, and he succumbed to the same fate of, like, practically every account I saw immediately. Sure, he's used to it. I am but a drop in the ocean of accounts that have blocked Elon. But I saw a screen cap of an email of a boss just very nicely telling their employee, like, please, remember that your profile picture on the internal message, whatever, or maybe it was LinkedIn, I don't know. Your profile picture on this account is shared with all the companies we do business with. You're still cute, even without the cat ears. Please try to take a more professional photo, though. Is basically the energy of it. He'll never attain what Tom once had. Oh wait, I can examine the books? You can read? Read a book about how to deal with loss. Your mind is mended whole, driving you sane. I've never seen the phrase driving you sane before. I'm unfamiliar with Tom. Read a book about a girl who gets whisked away to a fantastical world without strife. She seems happy. Read a book on musical theory. The ramblings of a madman, I'll say. You changed your mind. That's fair. Tom from MySpace. Oh! I do know that one. What a friend. He was my only MySpace friend. What a nice guy. He read a book about a little thimble that goes on a big adventure. You hope he has a good time. You are mended whole, driving you sane. Nope. No. Understood. This time it's going to be different. Yeah, with such genuine shock, you said a nice thing. Balance must be restored. I'm just surprised whenever I'm complimented. I seek every other possibility first. I promise sincerely it's not you. I don't know if I can reach that right now. So I'll do the responsible thing and not try. I'll try later. We got Sungreaves. Press a button or spacebar while in the air. After a short delay, do an air kick. Hitting walls and objects with it will cause you to jump away. Can be done up to 3 times until reset. Try kicking early to maximize distance. Great advice. Oh, I can just do it anytime I want. Perfection. Game out of the year. Game out of the year? Game of the year. Oh, wait. Books. Read a book about a woman with a magic sword who seeks revenge above everything. Revenge seems pretty great, doesn't it? Oh, you wish I wouldn't, like, resist compliments? I'm sorry, I'll do better. Read a book about a girl who falls in love with a monster. She loves the monster enough to leave behind her family. It's a chilling way to tell it. I'm not sure if I can get back up there. Wait. Kick early to maximize distance. I've learned. I've become strong. I've been put in my place. Music is making you all malleable. Oh, if only to be malleable. It is nice, though. I love cute little game design things. I was shown the trajectory of what to do with the light beam. Vice in the beam! It's like Marky Mark said. Oh, we can rest? I know that was a reference to something else, but it's never gonna be a reference to anything else for me. If I ever do watch whatever it's from, it's gonna be a reference to Mark. You need a banjo? Oh, to rest? Play along? That would be beautiful, actually. Lion scene. Nope. You've seen the Awesome series by Egoraptor? I might have seen it once. I've seen Sequelitis. I don't know if I've seen the Awesome series, though. Wait, is that where it's from? Okay, well that was easier. He did a Shadow of Awesome Colossus. It's a reference to that. I see. Oh, I think I specifically didn't watch it because for a while I was like, I'll play this game eventually. I never did play Shadow of the Colossus. It's the same reason why I skipped the Game Grumps series of it. Because Aaron was also very against spoilers for the game. You read a book about a restaurant that's going under. They're gonna need something big to save it. There's so many different directions to explore. Possibly never mind. Castle Sansa. We've been here before. I got a million I got a million Metroidvania games under my plate. Dread Delusion? Oh, yes. I was actually looking at them. For when I was looking for Metroidvanias to play. The reviews I saw for one of them were mixed. Which led me to go with, I think, Biomorph instead. But I care a lot more about what this community thinks than what some Steam community thinks. I've seen negative reviews for, like, not including... shoot, there was some kind of really wild control scheme that someone was very upset wasn't included in Biomorph. Both very positive? Maybe I was looking at another one. When I said mixed, I think I meant, like, there are negative reviews present, which isn't fair. They aren't Metroidvanias either? Oh, then I am thinking of something else. Because this one at least bills itself as one. I thought it was Lunacid. That was actually what a lot of the negative reviews said, is that it's not a Metroidvania, actually. For whatever game I'm thinking of. Kingsfield. Oh, that's certainly not what I was thinking of. Kingsfield... Dread Delusion might be the one I was thinking of. Kingsfield is an old FromSoft game, right? I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen it. I keep confusing it for King's Quest, which is very different, I imagine. You read a book about aquatic life. You'd really like to see the ocean one day. Maybe next time. Maybe next time? You haven't played either one very much. You're excited to play them? They have a similar PS5 that this game has. I do like a PS5. If that wasn't obvious. Read a book about a beautiful princess waiting in a tower to be saved by a charming prince. The ending is torn out. Read a book about forbidden secrets of cooking. It also shares some vibes with Morrowind. I do think this is the one I was looking at. I was getting a little bogged down on the negative side of the reviews for it, which I don't want to make it sound like it has really bad reviews. But I was looking at positive ones and I was looking at negative ones. And the negative ones won me over, unfortunately. But I've seen a lot of people playing it, so I think those were just Nancy's. Mine is torn asunder from the culinary secrets, driving you insane. Aw, shoot. Where's that book on dealing with loss? It's a bummer to think that just a couple of people did turn me off of a good game. Same thing happens to you when you look at Steam reviews. Read a book full of classic plays. All the world's a stage. Because it's kind of hard to take the plunge anyway. And then someone's in there like, no. Just not my cup of tea. 100 hours in game. Those are the ones that really annoy me. The ones that are like, oh yes, it's fun at first, but then the magic just kind of fades away, and you start to realize how hollow the game really is. 800 hours in game. And it's like, yeah, I see why you started to get sick of it, buddy. Those who are willing to write a bad review are much more invested in the review. Most people who like the game don't even review. That's true. I'm guilty of that myself. Read a book about a jester who is sentenced to death by their king. But for their final trick, they steal the sun. What a trick. I will say I don't leave negative reviews either. I just am also rare to leave positive ones. Books have been read. We have been driven insane once again. For smaller games like this, yeah. I didn't think about that. The effect being even more prominent on smaller titles. Yeah, people are more willing to drop stinky 3-word reviews. I kind of wish... I can't remember if this is the case. But I wish Steam allowed for ratings-only reviews. I would do it more then. Because when I go to actually review a game, it feels like a lot of pressure. I wouldn't want anyone to know what I'm thinking while I'm playing video games. You've left very few reviews on anything. I'm the same way. I have been hurt by the Taco Bell rating system, so I certainly don't leave negative reviews, and if I do leave a review at all, or a rating, rather, it's always maximum stars. Unless there was actually a problem. But, you know. Leave a review on this stream. $2.10, not enough cliff racers. Oh, whose fault's that? By design, I'm not in control of the cliff racers. We do not have the talent to go by talent, and we don't have the skill to... We don't have whatever item we need to pick up to get over there. Kanata's Chin stream, cute mouse. Thank you. You'll never report issues with customer service if you paid for something you didn't get. That's about my speed. Paid for something and it was unusable / not delivered, basically. JK. There was supposed to be a new armor display in the library I wanted to see, but with the state of the castle, I can't find the entrance anywhere. I missed that comfy hay. Well, I opened it for you, buddy. You hate when that happens, when you're trying to check out the armor display in the library, but due to neurological / psychological... I don't know. I can't really tell the meta story of this game right now. Something rotting dream. The entrance is covered by a cracked wall, and you need to get a goat mom with a bat to bash it open. Called to get a refund on a delivery. Outside, you found it on the neighbors. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was a problem. To be fair, it's not like you just missed it. Oh, the returns thing. Not what the goat said. That makes much more sense. Remember seeing a full review, a few reviews of this game? Oh yeah. I found out about it from people playing it here on twitch.tv. Honestly, whenever it's like a big game, I just try to look at YouTube videos. You'd have kept the refund. I'd have kept the refund too. I'd have felt bad about it though. That's a really good point. One house over is an easy mistake to make. Pretty big mistake, but still. Few YouTube channels which can make almost any game seem fun though. I can't think of any. No, I'm joking. Game Grumps comes to mind. Well, I do like it. I'm not sure if they make the game seem fun, though. Certainly fun to watch. Let me up. Okay, how about I just try to be smart? Yeah, Markiplier, Game Grumps, Game Theory is a good one. I mean, they're all good ones. Yeah, with the right friends. I'm about to die. There's one Twitch channel in particular that convinced me that any game can be fun with the right company. It's this one right here, and you're that company. Pat got you into Genshin? Yes, feed me your Oz. And the pats. Currently waiting to play a few games to do them with friends. It's great, honestly. I used to do that with Pokemon games with Suri. We'd both get one and then make sure that we stay about the same pace with each other. I'm farming Oz. That's how I get all my W's. I haven't figured out a use for the A's yet, though. Oh, shoot his blood and teeth. I've heard that around before. I'm not sure if it was from you or someone else. Oh yeah, that's where the A's go. Sort of like... Bro for... Okay, yes. Oh, okay, so it's like a side-scroller shooter type game. Wait. Hold on, let me check something right. Like, where did I see this before? Can the Discord app on my phone be slightly nicer to navigate? Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not where I thought I saw it. Blood shoot us in teeth. Oh, you're right. That name sounds ridiculous. Why are mobile apps getting worse? I don't know. But I wish they would stop. You wrote your Cibi Contra Hardcore on Genesis for Christmas, and you never played it? Oh no. Oh my gosh, finally. I reacquired the skill. It was unnecessary, I see. And song in Discord, because why not? Oh, they did, but you never got a chance to play with them. At least there's that, but still. No. Close, but no. I may be extremely lost. I have to confess. Oh my gosh, I literally just went in a circle. Movement in this game makes you think more stiff Warframe? I've never played Warframe, so I'm not familiar. It doesn't feel stiff, that's for sure. But I don't know how it compares to Warframe. Have you ever told me that you and the Sibs have been accused on multiple occasions of being a collective without prior suggestion? A collective like some kind of Rat ruler. I had a period like that with my siblings. It wasn't long-lived, unfortunately. Yeah. Ever played Dynasty Warriors? I haven't, actually. Or, Hyrule Warriors. That's gettable. I'm sorry. I played Kingdom Hearts. That has a scene where you fight like 100 Heartless in it. Is that similar? Ow! Hi, Belmont. Oh, jeez. Robot Space Ninjas. Most of the enemies are just cannon fodder for points. I don't know if I've ever actually seen gameplay of it. I've only seen, like, still art. Oh my goodness. Or at least out of the loop. For once, I'm grateful to be out of the loop. Belmonte Mandarin Oranges. Is that a gamer drink too? Come back to start... Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit of Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, like Belmonte corn. You mean like canned corn? Oh shoot, did I dream this whole thing? I can't find any references to it on YouTube, so I must have dreamed it. I thought there was some kind of YouTube show. And in one episode, they drank a bunch of Belmonte canned corn. One of them forced the other one to, or something. But I don't believe that show exists. I thought it was Unisonus, to be clear. That's the bit. I might actually be wrong about that and just misplace the bit. Those braziers give you some massive Ocarina of Time vibes. Yeah, I think they were kind of going for an N64 aesthetic in here too. A video separate from that with it. I see. Oh yeah, did he do like a fake sponsor for it or something? I remember that one now. I might have conflated them too, because it was definitely living in my brain. We have found a new area. I thought there was an object here. If it's dark for you, it's dark for me too. Oh, it's even darker for you, though. Well, skill issue, I guess. Once again, plunged into the dark halls. I held the Dream Breaker in my hands. Funny name. Stream's already broken. Back to lurking for a bit. Need to get out of this chair. Oh, I completely get that. It's almost more atmospheric in the stream, I think. I'm gonna go with that. I could not see whatever the second wall I hit was. Oh, hello. Never mind. I really appreciate the Noir mouse, by the way. Mouse Noir voice. I actually had something caught in my throat, but I actually appreciate that. Thank you, Isa. I was going for something a bit deeper, but I like the result. I know you can do this. You just have to do it early. Do it early and also remember that you can heal. Oh! No! I don't know how close that looked, but it was pretty close. Despite the jokes, I am trying to get to a spot with lighting again. I assume these mushrooms are just for climbing back up. I don't see any other route. Oh my gosh. A voice smooth as silk and the moxie to match. Leaves you with one... Focusing on the voice too much. A voice smooth as silk and moxie to match. Leaves you with no doubt. And she's on the case. Mouse Noir will get the job done. It's so nice. I don't know if I can interact with those bubbles. Might have been hopeless from the start. I was more affected than I should have been when you told me I didn't have the moxie to... What was it? I think sacrifice you and call to the lamb. Interested or reticent? I admit I just learned a new word. I think I was going for something deeper. But I like what happened instead. But also, I think my voice might be going a little bit. Hmm. I'm trying to plan a voice out in my head before I speak it, which is extremely difficult. Mistial has separation issues. That's okay. I haven't separated anyone yet, and I don't plan on it. Oh wait, I found a ball. Aspect of Clear Mind. Collect all 3 to hold more magical power. Cheese. I tried to smile as if for a picture. Then I saw the face I made in the capture and I got embarrassed. Oh my goodness. They took away all my furniture. We have seen this. Oh, the Moxie thing would work? Oh, right. I kind of trailed off. I remember... in Nine Souls, we were discussing whether I had enough Moxie to join on a slice heist. And you said you think I had the Moxie. And that meant something to me. I don't know what, but it meant something. It meant enough to be the YouTube title, at least. So to hear that Moxie taken away, it hurt. But, like, not actually, though. We're fine. Anything for the bit. Anything for the content. I promise I haven't modded the game yet. This can't be my fault. Still have Moxie in the Ledger of the Rat King. Oh, thank goodness. As long as it's, as long as I haven't lost any Rat King Moxie. I'm being made a fool of. But why the cracks then? Oh, the gate opened. She was a boss. Strike break. Hold attack until your weapon is ready. Release to strike. A more powerful attack that locks you in place. Get locked in. Can be used to destroy heavy barriers. So it's not locked while you're charging. The door! We can go through the door now, I bet. Or this hole. The underbelly. Perhaps Moxie is for the heists. For running a proper cult, it takes a certain je ne sais quoi. I can accept that. I don't know if I can do anything with this. I don't know where this music came from, but I like it. We may not be welcome in here anymore. Drop a bunker buster? I'm trying. Map is still hazy, by the way. That means it's not my fault for getting lost, it's in character. You could just call in artillery whenever you wanted to, like all the time. I don't know the game in question, but I definitely remember the era of side-scrolling beat-em-ups where you had limited tactical screen nukes. This does not sound like that. These sound like entirely non-tactical screen nukes. I've definitely had that feeling before, though. Just like, oh yeah, this is just how this game works. And you're like, wait a minute, that's not how games are supposed to work. Or how life is supposed to work. A 3D sort of open world version of that? Mostly third-person shooter, though. I was strictly forbade most games with guns in them. Which, you know, of all the lines to draw, that's one of the more reasonable ones. You know, when you hear about, like, people banning Pokemon and things like that. Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. I was about to say, didn't that have something in it, but it wasn't a barrier, it was like a solid door that I'm interpreting as a wall, basically. Not a good game, but you had fun. That's childhood, right? A game has to be pretty bad to be considered bad by a kid with limited games. Speaking as someone whose favorite game for a while was Shadow the Hedgehog. Wait a minute! Oh my gosh, we did something. It was perhaps a third of a heart. As far as video game boundaries go, gun seems pretty reasonable. They wouldn't... Yeah. I wouldn't make the same ruling these days, but, you know. When Pokemon's getting banned. In comparison to those kinds of rules. And it also loosened up later, too. I think there might have been some events around the same time that put the scare in the rinse. I'm going to go to break. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to see if I can do something because my throat is progressively hurting more. Uh-oh. But I will be back. I will see you real soon. It was a bit longer than usual, but I have tea now. And I also have a Strepsils lozenge. I was lying, by the way. I don't have tea, but I do have hot water, and I just put some tea leaves in it. We'll see what happens in a minute. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. My symptoms have been relieved, so now I can go as hard as I want on my throat, and it doesn't matter. Repercussions ignored. There's no game sound, huh? Strepsils prepared to Laws Edition? Yeah. Game was not active window. Interesting, that. Game is controllable when not active window. All the spirits and their favorite items. The break music was slowing down and speeding up intermittently. At least on your end. Uh-oh. I don't suppose you happen to catch what the name of the track was. I can check the capture. It appears in the bottom left corner. The plaque holder one? I might have two from that guy. No, you spelled it... I think you spelled it correctly. You know, Suri finally noticed that and was making fun of me because he thought I had placeholder text on screen. Honestly, I should probably grab some, like, game soundtracks to plug into that. The dilapidated... Oh no, it's this thing again. That's what I told him. But it has just been those three tracks for a very long time. Sometimes you freestyle over the break music. I originally added it because someone said... I came back from break. And I was like, hey, welcome back, everyone. And someone was like, it was so quiet in my room. That just terrified me. I was like, oh, noted. Which I think they meant it in like a funny way. But I was like, ah, I see a way I can solve that problem. You've heard those songs? Ow. You heard those songs more than any other in the past few months? I haven't. Except for the one that still plays through my speakers when it happens. Someone complained about the lack of cliff racers? Ah, shoot. That is true, though. Someone did complain about that. And I don't think I was cliff raced immediately after. Ow, 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 why? Just doing your part. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's so much more effective on jet mode. What, where they come out one at a time? It's true. Giant cliff racer hose just off screen. I was trying to look at something for a hydrate redeem. Which, by the way, it might be why my throat's messed up. I don't know why it is. Normally, I always have water next to me, or coffee, or soda. I opened one can of soda at the beginning of stream, and I've just been casually sipping it this whole time. It's still here. That's been all my fluid intake since my morning coffee. So that might be why my throat was hurting. Not enough sips. Hydrate redeem becoming necessary. Why no eat? What do you mean why no eat? To clarify, I stream in the morning, so... Oh, drink. That makes more sense. That's okay. I should have been able to make the leap. I've done worse myself. Absolutely done all this. I don't know why, honestly. I just kind of forgot. Which I guess is why is what happens to everyone and why there's a hydrate redeem. So common. I've just been having a good time. I didn't think of sipping. Thermer claims no responsibility for leaps not taken due to brain frogs. The brain frogs get you. Not the YouTube frogs. The YouTube frogs have been lovely for the most part. Silent to lovely, just how I enjoy them. And if you're not lovely, I make you silent. Am I enjoying my corner wall jumps? I am. I like a nice wall jump. Wait a minute. I see a path not taken. Yes, yes. I don't know if I've gone this way yet, but I'm confident I can now. That'll work. Wait, no. I was gonna use that as a bridge. Uh-oh. If those were picky or annoying to do, that would be rough for you. So the way it works is if you do a kick, it just jumps itself if you contact a wall during the kick. So I don't think it's very hard. For me, personally. I always shudder when I say whether things are hard or easy because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. These are a little tricky, and I think it's because you're not supposed to do them. That's a lot better than the SM64 wall kick. Yeah, they got to learn from the SM64 wall kick. Did I just sidestep a key? I hope so. Because that'd be a pretty fun claim to fame. Speedrunners have definitely already found it, especially if this game came out last year, which I did not realize. Suspicious wall. Shortcut. I have every confidence the game dev would lean into unintended/alternate mechanics-based solutions. Yeah. Yeah, I get that vibe from this. That's one of the things I like, JD saying in Animal Well. It's like, there's no wrong way to do it, just non-traditional ways. The way to do it is the way you did it. Sun Setter. Now we can go to the underbelly and set those suns. Press the little trigger /Q key while in the air to plunge downwards, which can then chain into a high jump. Use this to break through fragile floors, or simply stop yourself in the air. Jumping right after the plunge will result in a high jump. We can pogo. If an exploit or a bug doesn't inhibit your progress, make it a feature. Exactly! If it does, but you can't do it by accident, keep it. Just like negative zone. Yeah, you're allowed to shine it up. Uh-oh. You're allowed to shine it up a little bit. Huh. This guy doesn't have his left arm either. Oh no, he has this left arm. Never mind, it's just behind his back. He's a gentleman. You okay? Okay, progress happens now. Seems that way? Wait a minute. I thought I did something else for a second. Hmm. Oh. Yeah? You're absorbed in thought? Would you care to enlighten us? I don't have a way to interact with those. Real gamers know. Brain going burr. I had a real problem with brain going burr last night. After stream. Dark Souls reference? I'll get it eventually. Dark Souls is coming. No. Thank you. Think you're having different thoughts. That's good. Keep that up. Am I quoting The Onion? Oh! Oh! Real gamers. Real gamer moments. I'll have to trust. Okay, I'm back in the dilapidated dungeon. This is not where I wanted to be. I was looking for the underbelly. You'll have to excuse me. Yeah, I admit, I started playing Dark Souls for the first time and got really frustrated and gave up. I don't know if it was age or Elden Ring, but Elden Ring... Well, Bloodborne cracked the seal and Elden Ring tore it open. So I don't know that I'm just able to play all Souls games now, but I was confident to just get right into Liza P at least. Yeah, I was lucky that Suri had a PlayStation, whatever it was. PS4? Who knows? I hope Elden Ring did a good prepare. Didn't touch it until right before the DLC for Elden Ring, because you thought, you don't like Souls-likes. Yeah, exactly. I only got it because Suri was excited for it. And I was like, ooh, wait a minute. He was like, oh. Babe, sugar, baby. I know you weren't really able to play, like, Dark Souls 3 with me, but try this one, and I was like, okay. You're winning me over. And then it turned out to be great. Not sure how you'd feel about Dark Souls if you played it now for the first time. Oh yeah, are you playing the remaster? Or you know what? You're kinda onto something there. Okay. But I actually feel kind of the same way. Elden Ring felt like how Oblivion felt. You're too biased to know. I would assume you'd still like Dark Souls, but that is perhaps because I know you like Dark Souls. So it's kind of a circular point. Oh, these pillars are vibing. Oh, less vibing now. How different your gaming preferences might be if you hadn't played it already. Maybe you would have jumped in on Elden Ring 2. Like so many. Hope you enjoy going back to it. I feel like I will, based on almost nothing. Well, honestly, I guess based on how much I liked Elden Ring and Lies of P, which are both much newer. And I'm probably going to be playing the Prepare to Die edition, which is much older, but we'll see. The odds are good, I think. Bloodborne would have... Oh, absolutely. Bloodborne was taking... was pulling me in. And I played through so much Bloodborne, even though... Yeah, actually, I might have played through, like, half of it. The only reason I stopped was honestly because it was inconvenient to use the PlayStation. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy a Bloodborne on PC. If you're playing Prepare to Die, there are 2 vanilla-friendly mods you recommend. You don't remember what they're called, but they're easy to manage. Oh, you think I can only handle easy-to-manage mods? I've never messed up a mod. Yay, we're still alive! You'll be here for a while? Now everyone got off? Oh, got off of, Ark, I'm assuming? They're performance-related and graphical? Oh, absolutely. If they don't affect gameplay, absolutely. Ye and... Oh! And Fafa. Fafa, yes. I understand Fafa. Oh, me too. Fafa, Fafa. This is doable, but it's very spooky. I'm glad I could gift you with a wide alley this eve. Please. I don't know if this is intended. But if I close my eyes... It didn't help. Does it feel like nothing changed at all? But if you close your eyes... I know I'm never gonna get enough of this. Is that what he's singing? Please. No? Alright. That's fine, I still like the song. Never gonna give you up? That is not what I said. Maybe it is what I said. Who can tell? Maybe I already forgot about my new ability. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't always like a game where I'm constantly asking, wait a minute, is this intended? But sometimes I do. And this is kind of the case. Because I'm still not sure. I didn't intend to say. I'm never gonna give you up. I think what he says is, am I ever gonna get enough of this? Something like that. I like the way he says it, whatever it is. How am I gonna be the one to get enough of this? Is what I actually hear, but I'm trying to rationalize whatever it is. Ever sniff a ever sniffle a gas kiss? Yeah, that. Every time I've always been allowed to post links in people's chat, it's always a rickroll. Thank you for the warning. I just remembered this tea is here and it's been steeping this entire time. We do have a method for authorizing links. How am I going to be an optimist about this? That makes so much more sense. Roll responsibly. I'm trusting you with the bit. The Safe and Sound song? I think I do. But not really, because to know it would be, I can actually think... I would actually be able to, like, read out any line from it, and I don't think I can do that. Can't stop biting your nails? I don't have a solution for you. I mean, personally, I like lemon juice, so that doesn't work for me. Not that I bite my nails. I used to peel my nails as a child. If that's, nice for anyone to hear. Well, good. Nail polish helps? Oh, nail polish would help, wouldn't it? I definitely went through a nail painting stint. It was nice. It coincided with my commander stint, which is still active. But it was really nice to have an excuse to where... Look, nail painting is nice because it's like makeup that you don't have to do every day. Oh, MTG, Commander. So like... Fun casual card game with friends. Not friends. Randoms, actually. I try to play once a week at the local game shop. It's like a date night kind of thing. if you forget about your hands long enough, you can turn it off for a day. What, the fighting? Oh, you posted in memes for me later? The safe and sound? Oh wait. Is that not an official song? Because I thought it was. I felt like it was on the tip of my ear. But it was great because, like, we were going out to an event where strangers were specifically looking at my hands. So I had a lot of fun painting my nails during that time and practicing with it. But then I got bored and stopped. Bored/lazy. Very appropriate. Understood. Self-control to not paint I win would be not existent, then still lose very much. Then still lose every match. I slaughtered the way you wrote it, but I do understand. Non-existent. Yes, that makes sense. Would be not non-existent. It would be existent, you could even say. I legitimately did paint my nails Rakdos colors once, because I was playing a Rakdos deck, and also I like the colors. Which is red and black for people who are slightly less nerdy than me. You did double digging it for the joke. I'm sorry. I promise I was not making fun. Not intentionally making fun anyway. This is another game where the vibes are pretty good. No. I wonder if I'm... I didn't notice the other bubble. Rakdos is fun. You've dabbled once upon a time. I mean, if I was going to align myself with a demon, there's technically worse ones. At least the Cult of Rakdos has a good time. I admit I ran like a Rakdos sacrifice strategy for a while. With Mayhem Devil, that's the card's name. This was in like... Oh no. He's coming for me. This was in like Explorer on Arena. Rakdos the Defiler anyway. I don't know which version that is. Man. Secretaries and assistants must hate Rakdos the Defiler, huh? Hey, do you think that's maybe the path I was meant to take to get in there? Because they spend all their time filing and he just comes in and defiles? I spent way too long trying to think of a profession who files. And none came to mind. And I still fired the joke anyway. If I had said accountant, I specifically didn't want to say accountant. For reasons. Accountant would have made the most sense, you're right. I wouldn't mind it. As a treat. Great music in this game, huh? Even better than things that sound naughty but make no sense as things being taken both ways. It's true. Honestly, you said The Office, so it kind of still doesn't make any sense, but... Oh, of course. That's where all the files are. Oh, here's a little guy. Oh, he's a little guy, but he has full strength. I think charged attack is bad. Specifically on that little guy. Y'all ever play Dungeon Defenders? I don't think I did. It sounds familiar, though. I must have heard of it at some point. Okay, this guy actually just murders me. Castle Crashers? I played Castle Crashers. I've also played Crush the Castle. I was very upset, like irrationally angry when Angry Birds became popular. But that's very much not here nor there. I remember feeling extreme childlike rage. I'm like, doesn't anyone else know that this is a knockoff? Me as a child. It's on Steam now? Justice. Kind of, I guess. I think that little guy's still coming for me. I said about the snail. And it don't stop coming, 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 and it don't stop coming. It never does. That's the deal. I'd take it. If it came with resources, I'd take it. That's just a different side of mortality. I'll accept my snaily demise. It's actually the best immortality scenario. I'm an immortality apologist already. It doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Yeah, it's not immortality. You're mortal to snail. That one in particular. Should I describe what what we're talking about so that certainly everyone's familiar with the concept, but I can only imagine how this sounds to someone who isn't. Would you press the button? Is how I will phrase this. If you press, you become immortal. However, the world spawns a hyper-intelligent snail who's also immortal. And if it touches you, you die. And it does have a drive to come find you. I think that's implied. It's looking for you. That's the premise. Can you negotiate with the snail? I don't think so. I think it's preconditioned to want you dead. It is hyper intelligent, so I don't see why that should be off the table. The drive is in its in constant pain and craves death. I see. It's a me seek snail. And he seeks you. Exactly! That's not the lore, but it would explain the scenario. Wait, there's lore? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I may not be able to survive the snail forever, but if I can survive the snail for 60 more years, then I'll get a decent lifespan and still probably like end up healthier by the end of it, right? Than without the snail. Lore as throwaway term. True, but it's very funny to think that there is lore. Nope. For a moment, can we all just imagine the immortal snail lore? I have received nothing from the underbelly yet, and I am disappointed. You can't even? That's odd. Even... I don't know if I did call everyone in this chat weird earlier, but affectionately. I've been having some weird thoughts about that, to be honest. Ever since I offered a man belly rubs and he was like, whoa! Oh wait, no, that's not what happened. Anyway, I did something I thought was completely normal. And they were like, whoa, let's keep it family friendly. And I was like, pardon? I haven't thought about whether or not I am a normal or strange individual in a while. But it's the triggering incident. Not worth thinking about often. That's pretty true. I would say it's still probably not worth thinking about. It's context dependent, right? What I said rather, was completely family friendly and normal in the spaces where I tend to exist. What I had failed to recognize is this person was from a different space. Perhaps, perchance. A clashing of worlds, you had said. It's an okay thought from time to time. That's true. I guess it's not that I was thinking whether or not I was strange, more just whether I was thinking if my personality and manner of speaking was, in its nature, too mature for general internet acceptance. I don't think I would have been thinking about it if I wasn't, like, doing a stream, you know? But for a moment I was like, am I not safe for work? Which I've been avoiding that term because it's like, you probably don't want to be caught watching a Twitch stream, period, at work, but... Wait, I am not safe for work? Or are you just nodding along with why I was thinking about it? No? Okay, that's what I thought. Like I've always said, I'm innocent. It's everyone else who makes it weird. Thought it was something else. You've seen some NSFW moments, but I seem pretty schizo. I've never seen the term schizo before. Sure. I don't know how to take that, but... Oh, probably sure to I'm innocent. It's everyone else who's twisting it. Getting it twisted, as it were. You play innocence? Hmm. You're trying to suss me out. Oh! I've never heard it before. I'll be honest, I've not engaged much with... I've exchanged some, like... I've had some friendly exchanges with VTubers. I've not engaged with VTuber... spaces, if that makes sense. At the very least. Oh, I don't curse, it's true. Not often. And that's not from, like, a want to stay family-friendly or anything. I do have in the rules that this is intended for a mature audience. It's more because I just don't like cursing. Without, like, reason to. Like, if it's really funny. That's reason enough. You have no idea... But apparently, a lot more people know about you than you thought. That sounds pretty familiar. I did not confess to 985 counts to euphemism. Do not bring back naughty court. All euphemisms are, purely twisted. That's what get it twisted means, right? By the way, I'm not streaming in 4K. I can even render things in 4K. Bit banned? No, 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 it's okay. You can bring back... You can bring back Naughty Court. It is double jeopardy, though. No bits are banned around here. Searching desperately to see if there's a bit that was banned. That's not how that works. Your very hard hits are uncomfortable. That's true. I am OSHA non-compliant. I'm very work unsafe. I'm OSHA non-compliant because I live in Australia. I don't even know what their work safety commission is called. Yeah, I literally just try to talk how I would talk to friends. I mean, I've literally got 2 moms in chat. Not in chat, but listening. My mother-in-law's right there. I'm not saying anything I wouldn't say in front of her. I could have just jumped it. OSHA has a guideline. It's not a regulation. But it says, do not under any circumstances go to Australia. I see. I've already failed. not safe for work from the beginning. No, 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 no. Okay. I thought progress was happening, I'm sorry. There certainly must be something... inside or through the underbelly, right? Not endorsing it, just saying. Yeah, Surrey's fine because he didn't go to Australia. That's actually not true. He has left and returned. But as long as you start in Australia, you're fine. The violation is in going to Australia. Did I figure something out? No? I just found my way back in here? Okay. Cat was watching you type, reached up and closed your browser. She's like, enough of that. Cat's like, caretaker, I thought we were watching that mouse because we were going to eat it. I will not be teased any longer. Oh, if all of these tiny blackout transitions stopped you for 3 to 10 seconds. I'm normally a defender of load screens. That would greatly diminish the quality. I admit. Okay, we still don't have a solution for those warps. Probably not all of them, because some are pretty close together. Yeah, if it was like actually, well, if it was on the N64, they'd be pretty snappy, right? Now, if the PlayStation port would be panned. Because of the disk loading times. Not for any other reason. I want to make sure no one thinks that was actually dissing the game. Sorry to say, I think I spent this entire hour lost. That was my favoriteest console and the first one I got to have in my room. You're attacking my personal childhood when you say that. Good. Not actually. I mean, yes, actually, but not actually the attacking my own personal childhood stuff. I'm paranoid when people can actually see that. I'm 90% sure I know what that means. But that 10% is on who's the, on where it's aimed, basically. Don't think the rule of 3 applies there, so you're gonna stop it. Fair enough, now I never have to know. Based on the context, I can assume that I misinterpreted the first use, so I'm sorry for being okay with it earlier. Yeah. Yeah. It made me realize pretty quick. I'm very sad, but I have to. Bezos demands that we stop now. Also, I actually have to. Oh, I just realized I can't say on stream because I gotta do something relating to what day it is. I was gonna say I wish I had gotten further, but I guess I did pick up a lot of stuff. Oh! Well, that's fantastic. This is a save point, right? Yes. Excellent. I did have a lovely time, though, with the game and also with chat, so thank you all so much. Happy birthday, Chant, belated or otherwise. Have some cake. You have permission. I love it when I have permission for cake. Stalling as I look at potential targets. Have I ever watched a movie and thought it was horizontally flipped from how you originally saw it? Oh! Yes. For a second I thought you meant rotated 90 degrees, which I was like, not particularly. But now I do understand, and I've definitely felt that. And I'm not sure if it's just me or if it was real. Yeah, like you're saying. There is such a thing as flipped bootlegs. Oh, and thank you so much for coming and making it such a wonderful time. Is this the real life or Final Fantasy? One person said Final Fantasy. I've never rated this person before. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the entertainment visual podcast streamer. Thank you so much. I have located Final Fantasy X. We're about to all meet the Atari. Thank you all for being amazing. Even if we're not normal around here, we are amazing, and that's even better. And by we, I meant mostly you. Oh yeah, normal? What's that? I don't know, sounds awful. I'll be back tomorrow too for what do I do tomorrow? Final Fantasy IX and Call to the Lamb. House raid. I think everyone here is extremely cool, which is even better than normal. But yeah, Final Fantasy IX Call to the Lamb. If you're interested, um later this week we're doing Among Us just for the Discord. No stream, just hangout. Feel free to join if you're interested. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, I'm still streaming. Bye everyone who's still here for some reason.